Was I anxious about asking Sophia to marry me? Who wouldn't be?
We had to get party lights because they don't sell Christmas lights in this damn country.
So we went and we bought Christmas lights. And we had to tape them down to the tennis court.
Looks like you're strapping a condom on, dude. This is not going to be easy.
If you can stand them up like this.
You're making me horny, dude. You're a brilliant man. That is the ugliest looking eye I've ever seen.
Now, that was an experience in itself because Jason can't spell.
I'm trying to make a heart, but I think we're going to run out of tap lights. Dude, it's a terrible heart.
What's wrong with you? That's an eye. Do you have another strand ready? Awesome. Dude, this is 2 strands, jackass.
We put them like that, numbnuts. Look at you, but we have no room for the LOVE now.
You need to open your mind, man. Free your mind, dude.
Well, dude.
Yeah, but that's like the worst looking you I've ever seen in my life. All right. First off, it needs to be symmetrical, all right? I cannot believe I'm trusting you with this. Put that right there.
Chad is very, very, very meticulous. It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm not the same way. I'm not quite as particular.
Yeah. All right, dude, I think we're done, man. Let's get the out of here. Back the yellow one up. No, not the blue one. Thank God I gave him my cell phone. I'm calling.
I'm up at the top on the cell phone while Jason's down on the bottom to try to make sure that you could read it from 18 floors up.
It looks like LOV splat. What I need you to do is make it look like an E. Move the yellow one at the top closer to the red one. No. Too far. Right there. Drop it. Awesome.
It eventually looked like a stomped-on version of what I wanted it to look like.
So it's 5:30, so he's probably just getting up there. So right now, Sophia's probably gone inside and she knows something's up. I think if she says yes, we'll see Chad jumping for joy and throwing his hands up in the air and screaming and yelling. And if she says no, we might hear a lot of cursing and cussing and screaming and stuff like that. So
that was probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. I thought to myself, I'm getting down on one knee. And if she says no, I've got 18 floors to jump.
Come on, the suspense is killing me.
And so she runs inside and pulls her bag and sees everything and just says, we're not going anywhere, are we?
Oh, they're out there.
I threw my arms up in the air because I was elated. And I said, she said yes.
She said yes.
There's a lot to shoot today, and it's a little bit complicated because it's our first night shoot, so it's always complicated.
Cool, we're probably about 10 minutes away, just so you know, for your info, we're going to need all cars. Thanks.
Okay, I'll check it before you.
Maris? Hey. You alright?
No, I'm not sick. I just have so much anxiety. I feel like jump out of my skin or something.
Really? She's having an anxiety attack. Jenny Kugler just told me she's trying to get her back into her body, whatever that means.
The nurse and the acting coach are just trying to calm her down. I said, okay, fine, keep me posted.
Paris, get up, darling. And breathe in and out and elevating the arms.
It's not working.
Paris is having an anxiety attack, but she just needs about another 15 minutes. So we're going to send the boys down, do a quick shot on them, and
She
then
okay?
we'll go to you. Yeah, she's okay. She'll be alright.
All right, let me know when you need me. When an AD comes up to you and goes, it's 4 in the morning, she doesn't want to come out of her trailer, I'm thinking, what am I going to do?
You feeling any better, Paris?
No.
Oh.
I'll just have to wait for her, that's all.
Yeah, it's fine. Unfortunately, we always feel like we're under the gun and we have to shoot and we have to go in and we have to do it. It's much easier to take 5 minutes and rehearse with another actor than it is to kind of sit in the trailer and go, I can't do this, or procrastinate and go, I don't know what to do. I can't do this. It's like, let's breathe, let's run it, let's go out there and shoot it.
hard. But,
That's if he gets the trick.
I don't know. I'll just try. It's hard. I just need to be pushed more.
Good evening, Paris.
Scared.
We'll just
This is sick. Maybe it'd be better if I did me first, because then I won't get sick of saying no. What do you think would be better for me?
You'd have to do it both times.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
I just feel like
wanted her to get through it because she had a lot to do the rest of that night and the rest of that movie, but it was the kind of a first scene she had to do that really was a scene, and she was concerned about doing it.
It's a lot of pressure for someone that's trying to do a really great job. I think out of all the roles she had done before, it's her. So she doesn't have to worry about her. She knows her. But now she's playing Paige. It's scary.
it was weird because Elisha ended up coming in really late, so we had no time to even rehearse together. So that scene was actually like our first time working together. So I was kind of nervous.
We're rolling.
B camera.
I'm
Action.
freaking him out right now.
I suppose when we find out you are pregnant.
Carly, I'm not sure.
Paige, he's not going to marry you. His parents won't let him.
Who says I want to get married? Besides, I've been late before. It'd just be like my stress, diet, vitamin or something.
When I know for sure, I promise to talk to him, okay? All right, I'll drop it.
Let's go.
She had to really pull off some dialogue that probably in her eyes was the first experience of something like that ever. And she did a really good job, so yay, Paris.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Next time on Movie Life, House of Wax.
Just got really hot. My fingers just kind of started bubbling a little bit. So, well, that's not good.
He said, the house is burnt down. I went, okay. And he goes, no, the whole stage is gone.